of Eugene and Corvallis. But the number of barbs and shots thrown back and forth between these two institutions could fill a distance triple that size. What a matchup we have for you in the battle for the state of Oregon. The Beavers ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. So the Oregon Ducks offense will go on the attack first. A program whose history is built on speed. Oregon just ran away from the Beavers last time.
And the Ducks were ready to play a year ago. They were ready for a war. They came out, they took it to Oregon State. They didn't back off, Jesse. That game meant a lot to them.
Yeah, they just caught fire early, and Oregon State couldn't put the fire out. They had no answers. Every possession Oregon had, it seemed like they were going up and down the field. So a big challenge for Oregon State in this one is to try to get off to a great start. Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. They'll need a bunch on second down. Play action. Dylan Raiola unloads to the right. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Serious arm strength on that third down pass, but it's incomplete. The Ducks will punt this one away. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. So the Oregon State Beavers offense will now get its first chance with the football. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Not make his way to the corner. And the Beavers headed quickly to the line. It seems as if this old feud has been going on since Lewis and Clark set the foundation for the Oregon Trail. They've been playing since 1894, guys.
Game's been played for a long time, a lot on the line in the state of Oregon. Bragging rights, Jesse, for a whole year.
I feel like it's one of the rivalries in college football that maybe a lot of people don't talk about or really know about. But if you've ever been around this game and you know about the tradition and the history and the emotions surrounding this game, this is easily one of the best rivalries in college football.
And I think this is the key in this game, man. These rivalry games, it's about passion, it's about emotion. And coming to this game, we saw him. Last week, man, he had over 100. Last year in the blowout, he was a non-factor. He's got to be the catalyst in this game. You can't have a repeat of what happened a year ago, where you're throwing the football because you're behind and you got beat down. Got to establish the line of scrimmage.
On play action. Under pressure. Quickly to the tight end. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Beavers have this offense rolling.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Run in the red zone, it's Welsh. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. Driven back. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Just drives it between the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Here's Raiola to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play.
I love when my wide receiver sees the coverage, sits it down, understands its zone, runs the curl, catches the ball, and then gets upfield and gets some positive yards.
He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The handoff. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Motion from the back. Here's Raiola to throw. Out wide right, it's Davison. Shakes a man, and he might take off. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. The Ducks will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll run it. It's Hill. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Oh, those are those opportunities in the game. You got a chance to take points off the board, make a big play, and you just couldn't squeeze the interception. That's one of those plays coaches come back to, talk about, say, think if we get this pick and we start taking this the other direction and we take points off of the scoreboard.
Play action on 1st down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this trying to help their defense. A run for the quarterback. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They're going to test the right side with this one. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
Well, he was trying his best to get out of the end zone, but the penetration up front is what got that safety for the defense. Shooting their gaps, winning the one-on-ones. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Raiola. Left side, it's Johnson. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's take a look at the numbers for these two guys so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. On the ground, it's Davison. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Just feeds the running back. Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola. Fires to the tight end. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. Six-yard pickup on first down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hill. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. The Ducks trying to win the day by running for another first down.
Run the football. It's always been the staple. We can go back as far as you want with Oregon teams. The ones that were good, they were built on the running of the football, the physicalness. Run the ball, baby.
The ride. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been stopped twice. Can they come through this time? It's 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Oregon! Quick strike through the air for
Nice throw, nice catch, and I think we're going to see and hear a lot of that guy to that guy. A touchdown catch in game 1. Now a touchdown catch in game 2. They're going to continue to find that playmaker throughout this season.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Here comes the Beaver offense ready to go. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
They'll try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
They give it back to him. Still on his feet at the 35. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. The Beavers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Using his legs, it's Welch. They were all over it.
Goodness gracious, if you blinked, you missed it. Horrible blocking up front. Defender gets in there so fast.
Did he line up in the backfield? From the gun, it's Welch. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening up. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
On the return, everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll run it. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. And the Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Throwing Raiola. Out wide left, it's Johnson. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Straight ahead, it's Davison. Pass to 6. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. Looking for a man, it's Raiola. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. Long way to go on second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it.
Great job on the back end in coverage. DB staying in the hip pocket of the target and was able to swat that ball away.
They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola on third down. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. The Ducks decide to punt it away. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Snap on first down, wants to throw. They're working that left side. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. They'll try to get it through the air. Rush right in his face. Looking for a big play. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the Beavers send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They've got a little time to work with to try to add to this lead. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Cuts it upfield. It's Davison. Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half. Now Oregon will call its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Trying to burn this defensive back. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. The play fake, Raiola. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Ducks will call on their punt team. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They send the tight end in motion. Sells the run, looking to pass. They're all over him. Finds the tight end. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Looking for blockers. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
The Beavers in the hurry-up. Pushes ahead. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Makes the catch. It's Butler.
Well, it's a great job by the receiver fighting back across the DB there to get to the inside, locate the ball, and catch the slant.
Quick give. It's Welch. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. Powers inside. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Throws to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both, and that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations, and now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Punt is on its way. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Tight end now in motion. Right back to the well. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Beavers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Running inside, it's Welsh. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Here comes the heat. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Beavers line up to punt it away. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on first and 10. Gives it. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll go to the counter. Just smothered on the play.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
On the play fake, Dylan Raiola. And the third down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. And the Ducks will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the 5th kick of the night. They'll field this one in tight quarters. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. Here comes the Oregon State offense to get this drive started. Off play action on first down. Unloads to the wideout. It's dropped after taking the hit.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
The Beavers want to pick up the tempo. On third down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Looks it in. Slips through the line. He's going to get loose. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Here's Raiola to throw. Right side, it's Davison. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Davison. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? On first down from the 13-yard line. looking for a man. It's Raiola. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Right back to it. He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this 4-down territory, or will they take the chip shot field goal? So they'll send out the field goal unit. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Coming out with it, it's Durant. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The run inside. It's Welch. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Holds on, it's Durant. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Heading into the fourth quarter, and both of these running backs have just been outstanding. And we're just about ready to go with the final quarter. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Drives inside. Looking for a crease. He'll have an first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Beavers are in the hurry-up.
Yeah, and this offense, listen, we're in warp speed, right? We got to score a bunch of points here. We're down. We're trailing. We got to go fast, but we also got to get first downs. And that's a nice job sneaking in the run, getting the first down, and now we crank the tempo back up.
Fresh setter downs going to the air. Look out! And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And listen, QB job number 1, take care of the football. We got to understand when to give up on plays. We got to understand when we feel people around us and take care of the football. You can't put the ball on the turf continuously. This guy's done it several weeks in a row now, so got to take care of that football.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's Raiola to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Bear. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
These wide receivers are so athletic out wide now. You're so worried about getting beat deep. And these slant routes, they can be a good changeup. I mean, just a couple steps, stick your foot in the ground, come inside. It might not be huge gains all the time, but man, it keeps that DB off balance.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And I love this. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to eat that clock, let it tick down. A field goal here, I'm up by 2 possessions. I'm still in a very good place. I don't have to get over-aggressive, Jesse, if I don't want to.
No, and you can put this game out of reach, too. If you can score a touchdown, this thing's basically over. And you know, at this area of the field, it's really hard to throw the football because the windows are so small. So be the more physical team. Go ice this game.
Raiola from the gun on 3rd down. Touchdown! Ducks! Fit it in the window for the score. They add on to this lead, and it looks as if they'll be moving to 2-0. No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Raiola knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. From deep, it's Durant. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes the Beaver offense ready to go. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
They'll ride him again. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down. And the Beavers will hustle to the line.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
2nd and long here. Hits inside. It's Welsh. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think of. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Needs it here on 4th down. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
In the situation we're in, down 2 possessions, they obviously had to go for that one. Because they're not able to come up with it, it looks like they're going to be leaving the stadium with it.
Hits the hole. It's Davison. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20.
And every coach in America has a plan for this situation. The first 4 minutes of the game, the last 4 minutes of a game. How I'm going to construct my offense. Most of the time, I got to be physical. Run the football like right here. Run that clock. Get a few first downs, and I can end this football game on offense.
Pull to the ground.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks. How about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Play action with Raiola. Throws to the tight end. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Fresh set of downs going up top. Fires to the right. And they can't make the connection.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
Out wide right, it's Davison. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
Trying to slip through and pick it up. Touchdown, Ducks! And the stomping has commenced. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And he punches it in the end zone, and man, oh man, has this running back been impressive. Just the amounts of licks he's taken and just kept moving forward. Like, they made no bones about it, Palmer. They were going to run the football, and they did. They gave it to him over and over again. The defense knew it was coming, and he still performed.
It's incredible. The head coach called him into his office earlier in the week, and he said, look, we are going to force feed you the football. You have to carry this for us on our way to victory. And he was glad to accept that challenge. He did it today, David. He took a beating. He is going to need the ice tub. He's going to need cryotherapy. He's going to need a good stretch, and he needs some sleep. But, man, did he ever deliver for his offense and his team.
The Beavers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Got to make the play on 4th. Fires to the wideout. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
That's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Might as well run him again. That will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. So as they've done so many times in this in-state rivalry, it is the Ducks who outlast the Beavers. That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.